I've been trying out Claude Code lately, and honestly, it feels like one of the most intriguing AI tools for developers right now. You've probably heard of AI assistants that help write and explain code, but Claude Code takes a slightly different approach. The big question is, does it actually make programming easier, or is it just another shiny distraction? Let's dig in. So what exactly is Claude Code? At its core, it's an AI coding assistant built on top of the Claude family of models. Unlike traditional IDE plugins that just autocomplete, Claude Code is designed to help with the full software development process. That means explaining code, fixing bugs, generating functions, scaffolding projects, and even walking you through unfamiliar frameworks step by step. It's not just about writing lines of code. It's about collaborating with an AI that understands context and reasoning. Here's how it works in practice. You connect Claude Code with your development environment, paste in your code, or describe what you want to build. The AI then generates suggestions, explanations, or fixes in plain English alongside the code itself. If you hit an error, you can show it the stack trace, and it'll help debug. If you're learning something new, you can ask it to explain the syntax or best practices. And for larger projects, it can help break down problems into manageable steps, almost like pair programming with a patient teammate. Now let's talk about the positives. The biggest strength of Claude Code is clarity. It doesn't just spit out snippets, it explains what it's doing and why, which is hugely helpful for learning or reviewing. Another plus is flexibility. Whether you're working in Python, JavaScript, or other common languages, Claude adapts quickly. It's also good at reasoning about edge cases and security, something many coding assistants gloss over. And because it's conversational, you can go back and forth naturally, refining outputs until they're right. But it's not flawless. One drawback is that, like any AI assistant, it can still make mistakes, so you can't rely on it blindly. It also isn't as deeply embedded into IDEs as some competitors, which means switching contexts more often. And depending on the complexity of your project, you may find that Claude's suggestions occasionally lack the precision of a seasoned developer. For heavy enterprise-level use, it's still more of an assistant than a replacement. So who's Claude Code really for? If you're a beginner who wants to learn programming faster, it's incredibly useful. If you're an experienced developer, it can speed up repetitive tasks and give you another set of eyes for debugging. But if you're expecting it to fully build and maintain complex systems on its own, you'll be disappointed. Final verdict? Claude Code is smart, approachable, and surprisingly capable. It won't replace developers, but it can absolutely make coding smoother, faster, and a lot less stressful. If this review helped, hit like, subscribe, and share your Claude Code experience in the comments. I read every single one.